Hey there, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're continuing with the second half of my gameplay for episode 3 of Life is Strange. In the last video, we had a blast, or at least I did, busting into the principal's office to do some investigating of the student files, and boy, is Principal Wells a very talented writer, because he has rewritten some of the student histories into absolute fiction. I'm looking at you, Nathan Prescott. The dork in me is a little worried about Max, because we saw the grade point average she's fronting, and yeah, she got about a C average right now. So what the heck's Max? I know you got a lot going on, girl, but you got to do some of that schoolwork, or you're gonna be in a world of hurt come report card time. So yeah, I decided at the end of the last video to give David the benefit of the doubt and side with him versus Chloe. I'm still nervous that that wasn't the right decision. But honestly, I'm going by the assumption, which might not be a good one, that not every adult in this game can be a clueless or dishonest a-hole. And there's just something about Mr. Jefferson that feels weird to me, because it's right now for me, it's between him and David. Which one of them is actually the good guy? I feel like Principal Wells definitely is not. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about Mr. Jefferson. I can't put my finger on it. I might be dead wrong. I've been dead wrong about other theories in this game, but something just feels a little funny with him. And you know, one of the questions I have about him is, if he's such a successful photographer, why is he teaching at a small art school in the middle of nowhere? Like, what's he hiding from out here in this job? Anyway, that's enough of me. Give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. And then let's get back to Arcadia Bay. Here we go.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything, for his sake. Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
Okay, but there's a police car in the parking lot, and there's also that fisherman with
Can't believe you
his
hung out with him.
Not anymore.
little stand.
We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
How are we going to do that? Another bird? Oh, this is making me so sad.
This is so creepy.
It's sad. Why are all the birds dying?
Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
There's another one over there. See it on the right side of the car? And another one back there. Oh no.
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals. Holy shit.
I'm totally bummed out by that. Look at, they're everywhere.
What is going on here?
I don't know, but it's not good. what is it? Canary in a coal mine, right? Like they used to bring canaries down with them to make sure the air was safe down in the mines. So I would think if you start seeing all these dead birds around in your town, you got a problem. Let's see. Maxine Pop here. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mom is very proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell was the best thing you ever demanded we do. I fundamentally disagree with you, Dad. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door's wide open. Love, Pop. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later, Max. Okay. Let's go through this and get this out of the way, all these journal entries before we go farther. October 9th. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend. Wait. Okay. I was like, did I already read this? But I didn't. Trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being a respected globe-hopping photographer, or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe's determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do? Which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic Channel. Mystic, scientific, or apocalyptic. The Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof. I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with gifts and flowers. Finally. At least I feel better now that Nathan is suspended. It's good he's off campus for a few days. I hope. And I give a shit if the Prescott family sends a team of lawyers after me. Please. I doubt they would like all the publicity. I doubt their tentacles reach into the rest of Oregon. Not yet, anyway. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony. Like, I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I'll have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and that eclipse just hallucinations? Or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her to that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side, finally. I hope I can visit her when all this blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course, it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused, dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and Dave Mattson. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tude, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure. So much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he wasn't my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe, Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I'm going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me, shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour, although Chloe was technically right. How can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell Ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet. Even with so many terrible things happening all around us, it felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand. And of course, Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitching mini bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Ms. Grant. Warren is the star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much, but what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorium, thanks to Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said, Rachel in the dark room, over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually took $5,000 in cash marked handicap fund, because that's got to be legit. Am I right? I can't think of a faster route to Carmahel, but it would clear Chloe's debt to Frank. I'll find a way to make it up to the fund. After all, saving a life is a priority, as is my habit with Chloe. No matter what, our fates seem bound together for better or worse. Usually worse. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too, just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of the past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble. Especially for me, I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures. She takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork. It was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting, hella like Chloe Price. Oh my goodness. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home, laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A band tee and ripped jeans, so not me. But I haven't found my style yet. So why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. So I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big a deal. Though it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after and said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast, just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out ye old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took. Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults, whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today I finally found out what's in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator. I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. But my spidey sense told me that David needed somebody to defend him. Even just this once. I just don't feel that we have enough proof to really blame him for everything. Yes, he's a harassing bully with a surveillance fetish, but he seems to be gathering information for his own investigation. The mystery story side of me appreciates that and hopes we can use his research to buffer our own. Whew. So I have to say, I really appreciate the little details of what Max is thinking that we get from her journal. But the way it is so detailed in like spelling out every single thing that you just played, that was like 7 pages of content there just on the last 2 hours of gaming. It's a lot. It's a lot of content. Who's this guy? Don't know. Sorry. Who's this guy? Trucker.
That would be cool to be a trucker for a while. Always on the road. Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Worst interview.
Worst interview ever.
Some punks messed with the train tracks, and now I have to wait for 3 days until I get my cargo.
Oh.
Time is money for a guy like me.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Maybe you should leave then.
What if I could? Hell, even that shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of homework? I'd love to see you Blackwell turds try to drive my 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over.
He's pleasant. Let's talk with the fisherman guy before we go in.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next, a tornado?
Climate change.
You don't think it could be like climate change or something?
Climate sure has changed around here. Just saw that Prescott brat having a fit by himself in the parking lot.
Isn't he always having a fit?
He ain't the only one. If you knew what was going on with the fish around Arcadia Bay. Sorry, I'm too pissed to talk about it. See you around, kid.
Okay. Is he here somewhere?
What the hell is this? Ugh, gross. Damn, there has to be food for you somewhere.
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
Why don't you just go in the diner and get a couple pieces of bacon from your mom?
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again.
So
Ugh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
there's one thing I want to do. Last time we were in this diner, when we got up to leave, as we walked away, I saw something over here and I didn't check it out. It was that. It's like algebra. Oh, it's Nathan. Let's talk to him.
Nathan has time to get drugs from Frank because he was expelled.
Okay, we're not going to talk to him. Talk to her? No. Can we talk to him? No. I saw a poster on the way in. Let's look at this.
That will be fun to take a road trip to the drive-in with Warren. Max needs more fun.
I agree. Friday flashback at the Newburgh Drive-In. Go ape. Old school Halloween 1970s dystopia night. Each car only $10. No need to hide in the trunk. Looking for a lady friend to go with. Call me. Each car, a night of cartoons, trailers, and rampaging apes. That sounds fun. I agree. Drive-ins are awesome. Okay.
Never mind me, officer. I'm just here to steal a drug dealer's keys.
Vortex Club.
Looks tasty, but my need for keys comes first. Can't drop any tunes right now. Keys.
I know.
Forgot about the Fishing Wall of Fame.
We looked at that last time and it looks the same. It doesn't look like Joyce. I wonder if she has a day off. Is this the same guy that was hungover last time?
You'd never know how weird this town is by these postcards.
All right, are you guys ready? We're going in.
I could chug this beer, or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross, so... Frank Bauer stars in A Face Full of Beans.
He's eating a big plate of beans.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass. You're lucky I just took that gun from you.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
In other words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Okay. That's our hint. I want to talk to Nathan first, just because I feel it'll be the most entertaining, because he's such a dick.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch. You're lucky this is a public place.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
Oh, yeah? You shouldn't have bitch snitched on me to that fucked up principal.
Let's see. Drugs for sale, your father, Kate Marsh. Let's start with drugs.
Listen, Nathan. I'll take back everything I said about you if you hook me up with Frank. Know what I mean?
You look like you've never even taken a hit of baby aspirin.
How do you think I stay wired all night studying? So is it a deal or not?
Calm down, hard up. Deal. You'll get your school supplies. Just go over to Frank and whisper higher education. He'll hook your ass up.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
Okay.
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
All right, so next, who do we want to ask about?
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
I'm trying to think about what we would want to ask the police officer.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago, so I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first.
That didn't help us with anything.
We'll chat later, Max.
I shouldn't have said that. I'll need to rewind.
Okay.
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Let's see. Let's do
I
Kate.
guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
Prescott deal, Dave Matson. Let's do Dave.
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He's eager to be a dick to me and Chloe.
That's true. He was ranting about a stolen gun, and then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him.
I don't think that did it either. I don't understand how any of that...
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
What is next? Previous? I don't understand how any of these are going to help me with him.
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jesus, doesn't this town ever shut up?
I don't blame you for getting extra work.
Look, sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max.
All right, let's go over here and see if this works.
What the fuck now?
David is after the gun. Chloe's debt. Buy drugs. Let's try this.
By the way, Frank, I was wondering if you had any, higher education.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want the after-school special to go with that? Jesus. Look, I don't sell anything but bottles to feed me and my dog. I work for a living. Not like you spoiled Blackwell punks with too much time on your hands.
But
Nothing. Don't ever ask me for anything ever again. Ever. Now back off.
That didn't go well. Do I have to talk to these guys multiple times?
What can I do for you, Max?
Weird town, David Marsh.
do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He's eager to be a dick to me and Chloe.
That's true. He was ranting about a stolen gun, then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him.
Holy shit, what do you want now?
I heard your dad hired a local cop to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Bullshit. My dad doesn't hire. He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they? I hope that means Frank won't get busted.
Eventually, he will. Guy's into some freaky shit. He told me once he took a weird blood oath for Rachel. Forget I told you that.
Oh.
Seriously. Now get off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut.
Let's go back to this guy and ask him about that.
What the fuck now?
By the way, Frank, I was wondering if you had any, higher education.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want the after-school special to go with that? Jesus. Look, I don't sell anything but bottles to feed me and my dog. I work for a living. Not like you spoiled Blackwell punks with too much time on your hands.
But
Nothing. Don't ever ask me for anything ever again. Ever. Now back off. Get a new outfit. And leave me alone.
All right.
damn, I really pissed him off.
What can I do for you, Max?
I guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
Are you fucking stupid? Get out of my space.
Damn, I really pissed him off. I need to go back.
Get a new outfit. And leave me alone.
All right. We got to go back all the way, I think. I want to start all over again, guys. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start all over again.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
There's a part of me that's like, why is he being such a jerk to her? And then I start to remember that she pulled the gun on him. Like, yeah, he's being a jerk to her, right?
David Madsen is looking for that gun. He might show up on your RV step.
Ooh, I'm trembling. I don't need to take his little museum piece.
By the way, Frank, I was wondering if you had any, higher education.
Oh yeah, sure. Do you want the after-school special to go with that? Jesus. Look, I don't sell anything but bottles to feed me and my dog. I work for a living. Not like you spoiled Blackwell punks with too much time on your hands.
But
Nothing. Don't ever ask me for anything ever again. Ever. Now back off.
Okay, that didn't go well. I might not have gone back far enough.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch. You're lucky this is a public place.
Rachel and
I
Frank.
bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Okay. That's interesting information.
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Finally.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell. With Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights.
Oh.
To his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right?
That's gross.
Get a new outfit. And leave me alone.
I shouldn't have said that. I'll need to rewind.
Okay. We gotta go back, yeah, before this conversation with him.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
Talk about his dogs.
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
One, I'm not acting. Two, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit. Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
Take the keys.
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now!
Key brought. Now back to Chloe.
That was fun. Open. It's Alyssa.
Are you kidding me? I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark, get set. Throw!
Throw in the parking lot.
Get the treat, boy!
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time. The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
Yeah, we gotta go quick. Plus, there's no fence. I don't want that dog to run out into the road.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
Ugh.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's bracelet. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
That was a weird
I know.
comment.
Just daydreaming.
Okay. Let's search.
You scope the area while I hack
That would
his
be
computer
so
for
cool to
info.
take this baby on the road with Chloe.
It would.
Frank is almost a made-for-TV. Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out. I think the doggy likes his bone more.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here. Let's take.
Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name.
All right, she's doing that, so I'm gonna do everything
Of
else
course,
and then
Frank
come
gets
back
the
to her.
munchies. Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude.
I doubt he spends all of it on baggies.
Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect. I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers.
Whoa, what the hell is he?
The archetypal filthy guy dishes. No prize here.
Okay.
Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Ultra death. Yuck.
How can somebody live like this?
Yeah, it's kind of gross. I agree.
I cannot believe he would wear a collar and a furry mask.
You're dumb. Okay, this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open.
Okay.
Ooh, Frank's stash. That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
Mm-hmm. It is cute.
No more secrets.
Max, you didn't tell me you took photos of Frank in action.
I'm seriously ignoring you. Is Frank going to deal online now?
Noob's Guide to a Web Business.
That's a pretty extreme lighter. Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both?
Probably both.
Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring.
What are we going to use to pry that vent open? We did all that. Cake.
This is almost as good as a set of keys. My blade will open any portal. Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
Frankie B, hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you. And poor Pompadon. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. Love you always, R.A.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy. Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know. Trouble in paradise.
Frank, that was not cool what you did. And don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me, and I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo. We don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. Okay. Put the vent back together. You're just gonna leave it like that? All right. I wouldn't do it. But whatever. I'm not 18 years old.
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. Or wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto stepfucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit! You totally defended step-stalker. Fuck everybody.
Chloe!
Great. But he's not going to be able to get in his RV now. And the
Chloe,
dog is running
You can't
loose.
keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
I Gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
It's nobody's fault. She's gotta grow up, I agree. But now isn't the time to tell her that. She's young. These are the first kind of situations she's going through where she's watching the people around her changing, as everyone does, and it can be hard.
So now it's Rachel's fault too?
Jesus, she was banging that pig, Frank! Bitch lied to my face, Max! I can't trust anybody again. Everybody pretends to care until they don't. Even you.
Chloe Price, you better take that back. Right now.
Okay, fine. But you just don't understand. It's like I'm being punished by the universe.
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No.
Yes,
Of course
I
not.
know.
But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
You're still here.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
Oh, Joyce, you need to get your kid into some serious therapy, man. She is arrested development to the T.
Oh my god. What is happening now?
What's going on?
Time for a picture.
Is she able to rewind the picture itself? Use A, D keys, and left mouse right button until you find the sweet spot. What? What sweet spot? What does that mean? Like when it's in focus? What just happened? Oh, is she?
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just... Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't.
Chloe
expect
is
your
just a
mother to rush
kid.
home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
have
back
an
in
egg
You
time?
mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef uses
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
We. I volunteered to break the eggs.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said.
I love William like he was in my own
So
family.
how many eggs?
I
Don't you
won't let
forget
him
I
die
was just
today.
chef.
I
Right,
won't.
Like you're the real cook here.
Chloe is just so damn happy and carefree. And
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
I'll let her know that.
Okay. But what happens if you have him live and he's not supposed to?
Joyce loves William so much.
Good luck, hubby. We're so proud of your promotion. You get a week of 2 Wales waffles in your own house. Your loving wifey.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his car
Excuse me,
today.
ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart.
I'll let her know that.
Yes, here's the Two Whales number. Now I can warn Joyce.
Okay. What are you going to say?
Hello. Hi, could I please talk to Joyce Price? Oh, she left? Damn. Are you sure? Okay, sorry. Thanks.
She's going to call in a minute.
Sorry, wrong number.
Max, come on, you know better than that. Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What?
I know I've seen those pictures before.
Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get...
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
Get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday.
Can I
Shit, where are
mess
my
with his
keys?
car?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Where are they? Where are his keys? I want to look at all of this, but I don't want him to leave.
Aha! You can't hide from me forever.
Score!
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I forgot about this. Back to the lighthouse.
Dad, thanks for the day trip to the lighthouse. This sketch is for you to always remember. Love, Chloe.
Excuse me, ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
I need him to not find his keys, I guess.
Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me.
crap.
I knew this thing would come in handy. How did my keys get in here? And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad!
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
I have to try. I have to. I was put here to use this power to save William. For Chloe.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
Can I
You
grab
mean your
them?
college fund? Keys, please. Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there
Do I
shortly.
have the keys on me? Yes. Can I get out of the house and like throw them in the trash
Excuse
somewhere?
me, ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
So what does this do though to their world? What if he is supposed to die? As sad as it is. This is interesting seeing all the pictures. And what remains and what doesn't based on this.
I'm not paying $150 for a concert.
I heard that the Vortex Club parties are wild.
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends
What?
told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day. But
Never
it's like
Maxine.
75
So that's
degrees
why
and
she
I
was
haven't seen
laughing
the
so
rain
long.
once.
I know. Sorry, Mad
Is that
Max.
crazy?
You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
It's people in Oregon
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and
California
smoke 'em
down.
peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the Vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch.
I love how the Vortex
Lauren,
Club talks about people
hooked up
like
with
they're not
Stella?
right there. I think they're a good couple.
Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed?
Everything.
Chloe.
That's interesting. I wonder what changed about his life that turned him from a security guard with all kinds of military background to a bus driver. Not that there's anything wrong with being a bus driver. I know someone who gave up a corporate job a million years ago and just became a bus driver because they were like, I'm out. I don't need this kind of stress in my life. I'm dying to see what Chloe's like. What is... Oh, a whales, plural. That's not good. That's very, very not good. And she's running to Chloe. Her house looks nice. Much brighter colors. Nice landscaping in comparison to what we saw at the beginning. You can tell that Max is nervous, though, by how carefully she's approaching the front door. What do you think Chloe's gonna look like?
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor!
Oh my god. But it is true, right? Like, you change one thing, you change everything. That I did not expect, though. That's wild. So let's see how we did in comparison to everyone else. So the majority of people stole the money, kissed Chloe. We sided with David. The majority of people did not do that. Of course, the majority of people kept Frank's dog from harm, which makes me happy. Okay, then. Episode 4. Here we go. I'm in shock at how things turned out for Chloe. So which is better? For her to be alive and able-bodied, but on a self-destructive path? Or for her to have her favorite person in the world healthy and in her life, but she's in a wheelchair? I wonder how it happened. I wonder if the tornado isn't something that Max is trying to prevent, but something that Max is actually the cause of. In some way. Because of her messing with what is meant to be, assuming you think that something like that is actually a thing. That would not be a great place to go for a walk, because boy would it stink. Did you guys ever see the video of...
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
It was nice that you sent me actual letters. It's more than any of my other friends have done. And you even wrote on that cool parchment paper. It's so Max.
So pretentious. But I love writing on it like an English poet. You deserve the best stationery.
Probably easier to write than to visit me. I don't mean that in a bitchy way. Not totally. You probably wanted to avoid awkward conversations like this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset. What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
See? Without you here, I'd have no clue.
Yeah, great view.
Bet you could take some amazing shots. Those beached whales are so sad. I kind of know how they feel. At least, I'm alive here with you.
You're a real survivor, Chloe. I know you have to deal with so much.
I don't want anybody else feeling sorry for me. I can do that. Along with my parents. My dad still feels guilty about buying me that car.
Oh. Talk about the accident.
Are you okay to talk about the accident?
We never actually have, huh? There's not much to say. Some prick in an SUV cut me off and I flew into a ditch.
Do you remember everything?
I saw everything in bullet time. I felt my back snap and that was the last thing I ever felt in my body. When I woke up in the hospital, I literally couldn't move a muscle.
Jesus. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm just happy I did get to see you again. I could have ended up vanishing out of the blue like that girl from Blackwell.
How are they handling this? Like, her house is not equipped for someone who's handicapped. That girl from Blackwell. What missing girl?
What missing girl?
I don't know her name. I just read about it in the news. I feel bad for her family.
This is such a different world than when we were kids, isn't it?
After that snow and eclipse, it's more like the end of the world.
You think?
Do you think so? I haven't kept up with the details.
I have more time on my hands than you. Plus, I'm a science nerd. But none of this makes sense.
I know things seem out of control, but as long as we're together, I don't feel afraid.
Hanging out with you makes me feel like a total kid again. You don't even know.
Listen, Chloe, I'm sorry I haven't been out to see you more. That was wrong. You're my best friend.
Max, thanks for coming out to see me. You're doing awesome.
I don't think so.
My nose is getting cold. Maybe we should get back to my place?
It is hella cold out here.
Hella? I hate that word, no offense.
None taken.
So it's ironic that they stole money from the handicap fund from the principal's office, and now she's handicapped. Is that like a karma thing going on in this? Is this like an alternate universe? It's gotta be, right? Because she went into a picture to fix this, which in my opinion made it way worse. I see. So they turned that room into her bedroom.
Oh, it's a pretty high-tech lair.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe, you're a great daughter. You're kind and sensitive when you don't even have to be.
Trust me, I still get my rage on. Especially when a nurse has to watch while I take a dump so she can wipe my bum. Or when doctors flip me around like I was a science doll.
I can't even imagine. But you're still amazing. You always have been since we were kids.
Thanks again for coming, Max. I, need to get my drink on. Can you bring me some water?
All right, let's search around a little bit, and then we'll go get her water.
Snow globes are taking over. Oh, the snow dough. I guess not everything changed.
There's a deer again. Is she? Yeah, she's not wearing a deer on her shirt like she is in the universe we've been in.
Hello, Chloe. She likes fluffy animals now.
Yeah, she's very different, huh?
That's a serious heat lamp.
Max,
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now. At least Chloe doesn't weigh that much. Oh man. She has to use that ventilator just to breathe. Drink up, Buttercup.
oh man. No wonder my throat is dry. I don't think I've talked this much the whole year.
Have you ever thought about doing a podcast or something?
I wish I could punch your face right now. A podcast? Dude, I am a pod in a cast. Boring.
Ouch. It was just a thought.
It's a good idea.
No, you're just trying to help.
Yeah, that's become a bad habit of mine.
You sound like an adult now. It seems like we were kids in another life.
They were kids. Yeah. Seems like yesterday. What do you remember? You're right.
To me, it seems like yesterday we were little brats here, watching Power Rangers and destroying the kitchen.
Oh my god. We covered everything in flour. Even my parents.
That was so hilarious.
But a long time ago. You're the only person that I grew up with who visits me. As you can see, I can't keep all my other friends away.
Which friends?
Which friends did you hang out with the most?
Megan Weaver, but you don't know her. She was cool. But after my accident, she was too cool for school.
I know I wasn't around much. No excuses, I'm a loser. But I am trying to make things right.
How? Dude, you're not Supermax. And I'm not trying to guilt trip you. That's what my parents are for.
Are they okay?
Are they okay? I mean, are they still happy together and everything?
So now you're Dr. Bill? I guess they're good, considering they have to deal with me. They laugh and hold hands. And I hope they still get busy, too.
I think Joyce and William are incredible.
Max, the accident has been so hard on them.
Yeah.
Our insurance sucks, and the medical bills are fucking insane.
Can they pay all the bills?
No way. They keep the numbers away from me, but it doesn't take much research to find out I'm costing my parents almost $1 million a year.
Chloe, you're priceless. No pun intended.
You are such a geek. That's why I love you. Of course, I know a geek when I be one. See, I'm practically a human entertainment system. It would be sweet to chill out together and watch a movie like when you'd spend the night at my house.
What do you want to watch?
I think I'm in like a mellow Blade Runner mood.
Great movie.
I always cry at the end. Plus, you know, I always wanted to have cool colored bangs like Pris.
I know. You would look incredible with blue hair. Now let's get this show on the road. And you better not fall asleep on me like you always do when we watch movies.
I remember, Max. Swear I won't fall asleep. Not when you're here. Not yet.
I have to say, I bet you if you were to ask her father, he would rather be dead than have his daughter have to live her adult life like this. Without question.
Nothing but medical supplies.
Yeah. He would not want this life for her.
She has to use a lot of lotion to keep her blood circulating. There's the old Chloe. I should offer to put makeup on for Chloe. Not that I can, but it would be fun.
It would be fun.
Whoa, Chloe can totally control her computer. It's so great people get this high-tech help. That is so incredible. And she can browse. Chloe is still a punk at heart. But she can't stage dive anymore.
The Black Attic Club show calendar, October 2013. Friday the 11th, Black Flag Tribute Band. Saturday the 12th, Dorothy Twister. Wednesday the 16th, Low Pan's Eyes. Saturday the 26th, Pisshead. Monday the 28th, Disco Boys. Halloween night, Groovy Ghoulies.
That's so cool that Chloe has made friends online.
Hot Wheels Chat Room. Welcome to Hot Wheels Chat Room. Handybot. For your safety, do not give any personal information to any person in this chat room. You are responsible for knowing the chat room rules. Miss Blue says, so what are you doing? Ignatius, talking with you. Miss Blue, haha, no shit. Ignatius, I'm about to binge on Quantum Leap. Miss Blue, oh my god, love Scott. Bakula rules. Ignatius, so do you. I hope we can meet soon. Miss Blue, not if you're in San Francisco. Hey, I have to take care of some body work. Let me get back to you while you're binging on Beluga. Ignatius, you better. Ignatius, hello?
Man, Joyce and William built a whole new bathroom for Chloe. They're so great.
Max, it is so cool that you're here again.
Danger
I'm glad you
zone.
think so.
Bathroom area, gas mask optional. Let's read.
It's nice my parents sent a card at least.
Chloe, you know we love you and you're in our hearts and thoughts. We hope to see your smiling face soon. Please be well. Ryan and Vanessa Caulfield. Thinking of
I
you.
wonder who this is. Kind of a generic card.
Dear Chloe, I am so sorry for what happened. Know that I am here for you if you need anything. I hope you feel better and I hope to see you again, Megan.
I wasn't very available to Chloe. Real nice.
Chloe, just thought I'd drop you a quick note to let you know I'm thinking about you. I feel so lame writing shit like, I hope you are well, etc. I know your life is so different now, and I don't want that to get in the way of our friendship. Yes, I haven't been around lately, but that will change soon. I hope you are well. Love, Max.
At least I sent road trip selfies to Chloe. I'm sure that made her feel great.
Yeah. Way to read the room.
I still can't believe I put Chloe in that chair.
Can we, like, change this? I want to change this. This is awful.
That must be her mighty morphine machine. No more bongs for her.
DVD player?
So here's the DVD player. Now I just need to find the DVD.
You're really my only friend who kept in touch.
I should have kept more in touch. Oh my god. I made that mix for her when we were 12.
Pirate power. Okay.
Ah, here's the DVD.
Okay. It's so sad. And Max is the one who falls asleep. Is that it? Not Chloe? How do we fix this? That's what I'm thinking.
I cannot believe you fell asleep so fast. How dare you?
I know you were beat down after the day with me, and Blade Runner is a pretty dreamy movie to watch at night. Do you think Deckard is a replicant? Sorry, I can see you're not wide awake like me.
No, I'm sorry I crashed so hard. Were you okay?
I do have a mother and father when you're not falling asleep on me.
You are a bitch in the morning.
It's the company I keep. Yesterday was such a blast.
It was great seeing you.
I know things were different when we were just dorky kids, but being with you made me feel like when we were little pirates, jumping and running through the forests again. It meant a lot to me just to chill out with you and bullshit. Fuck. I'm getting my regular head pains. Can you, pretty please, go upstairs and get my morphine injector in the bathroom?
Morphine injector?
It's total Star Trek shit. You can't even see the needle. Seriously, I need it. My parents keep this wag upstairs because they think I can't get to it. But you can, Max. Like a pirate, right?
I'm on it, Chloe.
Wait a minute. Why do they feel they need to keep it where she can't get to it? I feel suspicious about that request.
Damn. This is just for Chloe's basic supplies.
Yeah, this stuff's expensive. $8,500 overdue payment.
Bonjour. That's great they finally went to Paris.
Oh, let's look at all of this. Max, you busy girl? Avoiding homework as usual. I told you I'd help you out. You never let me help. Okay, drama, stop. And you help me by caring. I do try. By the way, I scored that killer bud from you. No, I scored that killer bud from you know who, FYI. Save me a bowl. Gotta bounce. Talk to you later. Come by my room tonight. Max, are we cool? Just wanted to make sure since you walked away so fast. Nathan was worried too. You want to talk, hit me up, Kay? Love you. Max, if you're mad, just tell me, Kay. Silence. So if you want to talk, my door's open. Love you. Oh, this is really interesting. Hey Max, it's a shame that you hang out with those people. I thought you were different. Alyssa, I thought I saw you throw that TP at me. Oh my god, I was so not aiming at you, I swear. Don't do it again. So is Max like Victoria now? Hello, Max. This is William. If you want to contact Chloe, you can use this number. She would love to hear from you. See you soon, I hope. Bye. Hey, Chloe. Maxine here. I know it's been a while. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to Blackwell Academy now. I hope this is still your number. Max is back. Blackwell? That is so awesome. You rule. So this was August 11th. Best of all, we can hang again. So yes, this is still my number. Cool, I've got a buttload of homework, but we'll get together soon. Don't tease me, it's been too long. I know, see you soon. And that was in August, and this is October. Mom. Happy birthday, Maxine. We can't believe it's been 18 whole years since you were brought to us. Maxine, this is your mom. We need to talk about some of your bills. Are you there? So, no conversation between Maxine and her mother for a couple of weeks. Yes, give me some time to answer. I can't just text in every class. Some teachers get super pissed when people use their phone. Well, your mother texted you on September 21st, no response from you, and then she sent you texts on the 5th of October. That's like, what, a couple weeks later? Yes, because it's super rude, and please don't be so snippy. Sorry, long day of homework. You're not the only one, and that's why we're wondering if you need to spend so much. We want you to have everything you need, but your scholarship doesn't cover everything. You said I could use your credit card when I needed it. I only bought film, not a camera. Maybe it's time to go digital. I'll call you later. I have to go. Don't pout. Love you. Hey, honey, I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either. Nathan. Yo, Max, you around? In the dark room developing shots for the contest. Sweet. So, no 2 whales for you. Not yet. I'll see you guys later, though. Peace out. Taylor. Max, thanks again for taking me to see my mom. I think she wants you for a daughter instead of me. I think not. Your mom is a badass like you. Yeah, right. I cried like a bitch. So did I. You just didn't see me. It's okay to cry. It gets old. My stupid phone is about to die, so call me back. Okay, so she has a sick mom. So it looks like Max is like in tight with the Vortex Club. New couch. That's not the same old couch.
Just say, dear sir, you are screwed.
Look.
To think that our destiny is linked to goddamn car keys.
Newspaper.
These whales are just a preview of the tornado to come. And the Prescott Foundation? Jesus.
All right, time to read. Arcadia Bay Beacon. Beached angels looking for the whales. Whereas the shores of Arcadia Bay once acted as a lovely gateway to the Pacific and beyond, now locals and tourists face the sad, surreal image of gray whales that inexplicably swam to land, and to their doom. The whale pods were spotted early morning on Wednesday, October 9th, and within a few hours, at least half a dozen were dead or dying on the shore. Smartphone footage does not reveal any unusual ocean conditions or excessive pollution. Meanwhile, ecologists and marine biologists from across the country are carefully studying samples from the whales and environment. The Prescott Foundation has vowed to provide extra research funds given the local scope of this eco-mystery.
Rachel Amber is even missing in this reality. I guess I can't change everything.
Search for popular teen continues. Blackwell honor student Rachel Amber has not been seen for over 6 months, Yet her family and friends have only intensified the search for the 19-year-old Arcadia Bay resident. Police and FBI have few leads and little information in the case, which has caught the interest of a national reality show, Where Did They Go? The Amber family has offered a reward for any information leading to the whereabouts of their daughter. So that's interesting because in Max's reality, her family is just like, meh, she was trouble, she ran away.
They might get their own home taken away because of medical bills. That's terrible.
Dear Mr. Price, this letter is to notify you that you are in default of your payment obligations on your home loan. The current account holds the amount of $12,000 payable by August 1st, 2013. So that's likely multiple months of mortgage payments. This amount has been overdue since March 1st, 2009. Yeah, so it's October right now, and you have ignored multiple requests to make a payment or reconsolidate your debt. Unless the full amount of $12,000 is received within 15 days, we must begin the foreclosure process on your home. We have given you more than adequate notice on this issue, and we have no other options left. Donald Clamp Lenders.
Hey, William. Am I bothering you?
Why, yes, Max. I love going through bills. Kidding. How can you bother me? I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. You look exactly the same. It's so cool.
Good. Or I'd be scared if I didn't look like me. Of course, you seem more adult now. So what's on your mind?
What's here? Hair strip. Chloe.
I don't know how to say this, but I'm truly sorry about what happened to Chloe.
Me too. All it takes is a few minutes to change a girl's whole life. But she's alive. She's been a trooper.
Is she mad at me?
Is she mad at me for not staying in touch? She should be. I have no excuse.
She was disappointed, but she knows you care. And I know how hard it is to process all this. It's taken us years.
William, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be here for Chloe. Always.
I know you will, Max.
Max is already thinking what I'm thinking, that we need to reverse out of this if we can.
I was impressed by Chloe's room and all the high-tech equipment.
You should be. We could buy a few mansions for what it all costs. Insurance helps, but I don't know, Max.
I know it must be hard on you guys, financially.
These bills are more like crushing. We have to mortgage our home, and that's pretty scary. But we'll get through it. The price is always right. Get it? No?
Being around you and Joyce again is so nostalgic.
Very old school, as they say. I think it's great for Chloe to see you. Makes Joyce happy, too. So, it's not all bad news in Arcadia Bay. Or is it?
Let's see. Crazy weather.
What do you think is going on with all of this crazy weather and animals dying?
Nobody knows, right? It is Nostradamus-type shit, pardon my French. But all I actually care about now is Chloe and Joyce. My family.
Yeah, Rachel Amber.
I was reading about that missing girl. Rachel Amber?
Oh, yeah, she went to Blackwell, right? Oh, poor thing. That's a real nightmare for a family. I get scared thinking about Chloe and that we might lose her someday.
The Prescott family might be bad news. What do you think about them?
Evil. Next question?
Sounds like you know them well.
More than I want to. But Joyce has to work for those greedy bastards at Pan Estates. I don't even like to think about it.
So she's not even at the diner.
So you finally made it to Paris.
Oui, as they say. Not me, because I can't speak French. But it was a great experience, especially for Chloe.
I can see her loving it there. You guys rock for going on a family adventure like that.
She talked about going to school there, but that's not practical anymore. It's not fair, Max.
I have to go see if Chloe needs anything. It was so great talking with you again.
You act like it's the last time. And please, keep me from these bills whenever you want.
Oh, this is so heartbreaking. I'm like getting all teared up.
Why did I do this?
No change to spare anymore. Now it's back to cookies. Choices of food coupon boss.
No, I don't think Joyce's tips will cover all this.
Joyce and William never had a garage sale before.
Garage sale 44 Cedar Avenue, Saturday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Furniture, clothing, and kitchenware.
They're drowning in debt just to take care of their daughter.
Dear
Such bullshit.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, your joint account has been closed and is now 6 months overdue. Please send a check or money order for $3,400 payable to Happy Credit Card. Dear Mrs. Price, due to recent state and federal cuts, we regret to inform you that your health insurance no longer covers Chloe's physical rehab. We can reinstate Chloe at a standard rate of $1,250 per week. Sure. No problem at all. I'm always wondering what this room is. We haven't gotten into it yet. Okay, we can't go in there. What does Chloe's room look like? Oh. Heartbreaking, huh?
Too bad Joyce and William can't get any help from the Prescott Foundation.
Dear Joyce, thank you for keeping me updated on Chloe's condition. I can only imagine the struggle you and William are going through. I am so sorry that I can't help you with a loan at this time. Like everybody else, I am underwater with my own medical bills. Please give Chloe a hug and my best wishes. Love, Aunt Dorothy.
They bought crutches for Chloe, hoping she might walk again.
This fucking sucks, man.
Toys? I kind of want to open this and see what's in here. Shoes. Chloe always did love stomping around in her boots. I never heard much about William's brother.
Hi, Bill. Sorry for not staying in touch since the accident. Work has been piling up and I'm being sent to Salt Lake City to oversee a new parking lot. You have to go where the work is these days. I wish I could have sent you a bigger check, but you know the story. Money is nobody's favorite thing. Maybe I'll see you next spring for a visit. Kiss Chloe and Joyce for me. Hang in there, Billy. Your brother, Aaron.
I'm still overwhelmed by this new reality. And I feel so guilty for putting Chloe and her family through this. I could give Chloe the choice of keeping William alive, but that would be cruel.
Yeah.
But then I see that they're a family again, and who am I to judge?
You have to think about what her father would want for her. Because it impacts his life the most. Right? And I think, like I said, no parent would choose this for their child so that they could stay alive.
I guess we stopped growing up together. A blue butterfly? I'm sure this is a total coincidence.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's look at the rest of the stuff around here. Oh, this is such a hard decision she has to make. Switch on. What is going on? There we go.
How's it going, Time Tripper? It's funny. I think I look older. Here it is. I never thought I'd be delivering morphine to my best friend.
I'm not entirely convinced this is something
Bathroom
she
looks
should be
almost the
doing.
same. Just more medicine.
Like, why do they feel the need to keep it all the way up here away from her? That's a red
Nothing here.
flag.
It's cool that Chloe uses natural medicine too.
Okay.
It's all about you, Arcadia Bay, isn't it? Apparently, the only thing that hasn't changed is this view.
Oh, are we going to see that bird in this house again? Hi,
Oh,
Joyce.
Max, it is so nice to have you around.
Don't mind me, I'm just snooping through your bedroom.
Oh no. I didn't realize how bad Chloe's injury really was.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as we discussed last week, Chloe's respiratory system is showing signs of rapid weakening. This accounts for her recent anemia and loss of breath. As a doctor, I am committed to her well-being, but I want you to understand the reality that respiratory failure is common in people with severe spinal injuries. Your daughter is one of the bravest, strongest patients I've ever had, and I'm proud to be working with her. I just want you as parents to prepare for any and all possibility. I believe Chloe should also be made aware of her changing condition. If you would like to discuss this further, you have my contact information. Like I said, William would not want this for his daughter, even if it cost him his life.
Look at them. They have no idea what's in their future.
Yep. For better or worse.
It's good for Chloe to stay in touch.
That is such a sweet shot of Chloe. I wonder who took the picture. William is trying so hard. He's still awesome.
Be the family hero. Super Dad, Dr. Bill.
Huh. Joyce used to hate smokers in the diner. Joyce is already a supermom.
Supermom, lead the family, Dr. Bill. Okay, let's talk to her.
Good morning, Max. Oh, you and Chloe are so much quieter now than when you were kids.
I remember. It's nice waking up in your house again.
Oh, William and I love it. Finally seeing you and Chloe together after all these years. after the accident.
Yeah.
I wish I was a better friend. I know Chloe doesn't get many visitors.
Oh, Max, you're Chloe's best friend for a reason. You're here exactly when she needs you.
Who helps Chloe out when you guys are at work?
We have a series of revolving nurses and caretakers.
Mhm.
Chloe still causes trouble, even if she can't move. Max, Chloe's condition is not improving. Her respiratory system is very weak, and she... Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Joyce. I'm so sorry you have to go through all this.
Bad or good, I embrace every moment with my daughter and my husband. This is what it means to be a family, and we'll always be one, no matter what.
She's a good mom.
I have to tell you how much I love seeing you and William together again.
He's been such a hero through all this. Chloe and I are lucky to have him.
Is William still the same? After everything that's happened?
For better and for worse,
Mm-hmm.
but always for the better. I never thought I'd love a man so much I can't imagine life without him. It sounds corny, I know.
You rule, Joyce.
Shit, things would be different if I did. I like how you think, kid.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing the best I can, Max. I won't lie, it's difficult, but nobody said life was easy here in Arcadia Bay.
Let's see. A lot of work.
Plus, you guys have to work, too.
Bill and I have no time for ourselves. We're working more than we're living. I even had to take a part-time gig at Pan Estates. Ugh.
Do you know the Prescotts?
I know that Sean Prescott won't be happy until he owns everything in Arcadia Bay. Stay away from his son, Nathan.
Oh, let's ask about Dave Madsen.
Do you know somebody named David Madsen? He, might hang out at the Two Whales.
Well, that was random. Yeah, he's a bus driver. He comes in sometimes. Cute, quiet. Why?
Oh, I was just curious.
You always were. Nice to see that everything doesn't change.
So, what do you think is going on here with all of this eco-havoc?
Maybe Arcadia Bay just wants to be left alone. I know the feeling. Honestly, I don't give a shit about too much outside our house.
I don't blame you, Joyce.
Except now we have dead birds and beach whales outside our front door. So maybe I should care, for Chloe's sake.
I better get back to Chloe now. It's good talking with you, Joyce.
You too, honey. I know. Things aren't as neat and tidy as they used to be.
Okay. Back to Chloe. I have a suspicion about this morphine. We're gonna see if I'm right.
Finally. Give me the blue pill.
I'm sorry. I'm nosy, but not precise.
Go ahead and plug it right in. It's so easy. And painless.
Okay, but get ready to yell for your folks if I screw up.
Oh, trust me. I will. Of course, my pain just keeps getting worse. But you caught me on a good day. Max, I'm so grateful that I'm even able to hang out with you. See, I'm getting mushy. I'm already high.
You're so adorable. Do you want anything else?
Stop me if I'm being too emo, but can you grab one of the photo albums over there? I'd like to check out some old pictures of us when we were kids.
Please. My diary is like emo ground zero. Plus, Max Caulfield does not pass up a photo op with Chloe Price. ever.
I didn't see any. Oh, here they are.
Wowzer. Chloe was a straight A student. She could have gone to any college.
Oh, wow. And this was at Blackwell Academy.
Gutless bastard. I am so glad Chloe stole your bullshit fund.
Aha, it is
Even
tied
if it
to it.
wasn't another reality.
I did ask about that. Blackwell Academy, the 8th of August, 2011. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Price, as principal, I am in sympathy with your numerous requests for Chloe's special needs in regards to her wheelchair and class accessibility. Blackwell prides itself on making sure students with disabilities receive full compliance under the Americans with Disabilities Act. However, given that the campus and buildings have all been constructed pre-1977, our school has not yet undergone the modern renovations necessary to fulfill all the needs of your daughter and her regrettable condition. Sadly, with recent deplorable federal cuts in education, it will take many more fundraisers to fully update Blackwell Academy, but that day will come. Chloe is without doubt an amazing student with great potential despite her handicap, and I believe she would find a more fitting, rewarding scholarship environment at the H. West Miskatonic Institute in Bolton. They have a rich legacy of disabled graduates, and I know that Chloe would achieve her usual academic leadership in more comfortable surroundings. With her outstanding GPA, there is no doubt that Miskatonic would welcome Chloe with open halls. I hope you will seriously consider this suggestion, as I'm sure your daughter would prefer to attend a school that can cater to her many needs. In the same spirit, I've also enclosed brochures for other potential schools in the Oregon region. If you have any questions, please contact my office. Sincerely, Principal Wells. Okay.
Despite everything, they're still a happy family again. It's cool that in this reality, Chloe really loves skating too.
Flip or fail, poser alert, new anti-skate laws. Boards for skaters only. Okay.
Does Chloe look at the garden and think about her childhood? She can't even feel the grass now.
The light looked weird out the window, so I thought maybe there would be new info there,
Grab that
but
photo
no.
album over there and
I
let's have
know.
a flashback.
I got it.
Is that okay?
Perfect. Oh my god, look how little we are there. We look like toys.
I remember that day by the lighthouse.
My dad was pissed at us. He actually tried to give us a timeout.
And you laughed at him. My dad would have banished me.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
There's still time for you.
This is so depressing.
Oh man, there we are making pancakes. I love that shot of us. It's hard to believe my dad took that picture only 5 years ago.
Literally seems like yesterday.
I wish it was.
Me too. This photo... Maybe I could...
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
All you have to do is crank up the IV to 11.
Mm-mm. You can't do that. It sucks that you can't, but you can.
I can't. It wrecks me to see you in any pain, but I don't have any right to do this.
Yeah,
I'm an adult. I'm giving you the right.
But
it doesn't count.
And William.
I already said my goodbyes to them, but they won't honor my wishes. You will, right?
I can't kill you with an overdose.
Max, I'm dying from my illness, not my dosage. This accelerates the process. I'd rather go out on a wave than a rock. And I want my best friend to help me out.
I am going to help you, but not like that. You have to believe me, Chloe.
Why, Max? You're just bailing on me like everybody else. Why don't you go now? You've been wanting to since you got here, right? So go and don't come back.
Chloe, I am never leaving you again.
So these conversations happen much more frequently than I think people realize when you're dealing with someone in your life who's terminally ill. But what freaking sucks is that she can't. She can't. Like, society needs to make this kind of thing a choice that people get to make in their lives. But until they do, you can't put that on everybody else around them.
I'm sorry, William.
Yeah. There we go. That's a really cool puzzle that they gave you there.
Someday
It's a
Dad'll
simple
get one of
one,
them
but it's
newfangled
fun.
computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper. Hello? Hey, honey. What?
Oh,
I didn't know you had
Max.
to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
Oh, that's awful to have to watch that happen and know exactly what's going to happen. I'm like...
Max, you are being so fucking strange. Like you're never gonna see us again.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I tried to make things different for you. I did try. I'm sorry.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about, but come on. You have made things different, like my whole life. You're my best friend. I've got you and a great family. What's to be sorry for? We'll be best friends forever. And when we grow up, we're taking over the world.
Listen, whatever happens, I want you to be strong. Even if you feel like I wasn't there for you. Because I will never abandon you, Chloe. I'll always have your back. Always.
Aww. That picture is hilarious. Oh, jeez. I wonder if Chloe remembers that conversation that she had with Max on that day. And can remember and put together in her head that Max knew.
Chloe, you're back.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too. Welcome back to the real world, Max. I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
No. No, you can't. Because she loves her father selflessly, so she would want you to go back and save him. But
let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
If you...
Getting lost in all this shit.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
Yeah, what things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
Okay.
3. Beat Step-Douche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the darkroom. Too bad I don't have a gun anymore.
Yes, that's the solution. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me. I just want him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. Unless you want to hang out with him after you stood up for his ass yesterday.
Oh, please.
She drives me crazy.
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
Mm-hmm. Does she drive you guys crazy? Because Chloe drives me crazy. Because I want to shake her, and at the same time, I can't help but love her. Which, if you don't have a teenager in your life that you are parenting, this is exactly what it feels like. So welcome to my world.
That's my Chloe.
The Bad Girl's Guide to Guns. But this is part of being a teenager too, is you're trying to find your autonomy in the world. And unfortunately, one of the ways that you got to do it is rebelling to a certain extent.
feel like we're missing a major clue.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
The Great Northwest, the Prescotts' Pan Estates, Haven or Hell. The name Prescott may not mean much to you or to those outside the edges of a small coastal Oregon town, but this is a name that means quite a bit in Arcadia Bay. A quaint town seemingly stuck in time, one home to a prosperous fishing and tourism industry. The town has seen much better paydays, despite the local success of the prestigious Blackwell Academy and its football and swimming teams, the Bigfoots and the Otters. I still think it's weird that they have two mascots. Environmental changes to the area have reduced the amount of fish and other sea life, resulting in a stagnant economy and limited tourism. And yeah, they mentioned Blackwell Academy, but that only brings so much money into the area. Oddly, the Prescotts have managed to keep their business interests quite profitable. In fact, they're behind an expensive, exclusive housing development known as Pan Estates to be built into the deep forest near Blackwell Academy. So would you consider that to be gentrification? It kind of is, right? Local Native American groups, have already filed various motions against the development, citing widespread destruction of tribal lands and natural resources. So yeah, gentrification.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information.
Nope.
Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
True.
I wish I could tell Chloe how much William cared about her.
She knows. That's why she misses him so much.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
I feel like we're missing a major clue.
Keep digging, Chloe.
There's Chloe's cash stash. Sorry, Principal Wells.
She needs to get that to what's-his-face and just pay him off and be done with him.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Everybody lies, no exceptions.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Miss Price, this is Officer Anderson Berry, and since we have your contact info on file here, we'd like you to come by the station on Monday morning at approximately 8 a.m. to answer a few questions about any information you may have regarding a recent break-in at Blackwell Academy and the fact that your car was identified in the parking lot around the same time. We look forward to clearing this up, Officer Berry. Another reason why she needs to get this cash out of here. And don't answer any questions without a lawyer present.
This butterfly photo seems like a million years ago. How much time have I altered since?
A lot. Okay. All right. So, on that
We are this
note,
close to finding Rachel.
Chloe, you're on fire.
we're fine. On that note, we are going to stop for today. So, questions I have in my head, a million of them, but it still comes back to what happened to Rachel. And like, what's the whole deal with some of the weird stuff that's been happening? In the next video, we're going to pick up with the list of 3 activities that Max already highlighted. We're going to go back through David Matson's stuff and see if we can finally determine, is he a good guy or a bad guy? Somehow we got to get Nathan's phone. That should be an adventure too. But yeah, for right now, this is where we're going to stop. So if you've made it this far into the video, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the gameplay, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.